What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon. NBA DFS video. It is Tuesday. It is February 11th. And if you have never been here before, welcome to the channel. We hit 11,000 subscribers yesterday, which was awesome. It took forever to get to 10,000. And we got that last MLB season. And you guys just absolutely killed it with 11,000. So I want to thank each and every single one of you. If you've never been here before, we try to have giveaways every single video. Here are the 2 giveaways you have a chance to win. All you got to do, you got to be a subscriber to this channel. You got to like this video, and you have to leave a comment on the video. If this video gets at least 50 likes, you will have a chance to win a free week of FTA+. That is a week of all sports. So we have today, tomorrow, and Thursday of NBA. Then it's the All-Star break. We've got PGA on Thursday. We've got MMA on Saturday. We've got NASCAR on Sunday. We're very excited to have all of those. If this video gets at least 100 likes on the video, you will have a chance to win a free month of FTA+. Again, that's a month of every sport that we offer. 150 likes on this video, a free year. So if you win, you will have a free year of FTA+. And if this video gets 200 or more likes on the video, we will have a chance to give away a lifetime pass. We have not given away a lifetime pass since MLB season, and I know you guys can do it. So let's check it out. Second way to win, somewhere in the video there'll be a keyword or key phrase. Be on the lookout for it, listen for it, type it in, and have a second chance at a free month. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to have the giveaway from yesterday's video. You guys killed it yesterday. Over 600 views, 62 likes. So even if the keyword is in this first person's right here, we're still going to re-roll it. So this is only for getting 50 or more likes. Now we've had the same people win a couple of times because they keep coming back. There we go. Barely bat. I think this is the first time you've ever won. The name does not sound familiar from someone who has won. So congratulations. All you got to do is email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. That's dfshelp, the number 1 at gmail.com. If you do have a username on our site, let me know. The site is FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. If you do not, all I need you to do, give me an email, or give me a username, an email, and a password. We'll get you set up for your free week. So congratulations. The keyword was Monday, so we are still going to re-roll it, and we will see if that happens. So you do still have a chance to get this as a comment again. So good luck to everyone for the comment, and we will re-roll it until we see Monday. There you go. Green Bean, you did not have the keyword. I was going to touch on this comment. I cannot do underdog. It is banned in my state. I tried to sign up for an account. It would not let me sign up for an account. It's dumb. I can sports bet with FanDuel, with DraftKings. I can sports bet in DFS. I can sports bet with Caesars. I can sports bet with all of them, which are props. Yeah, just props. Same thing with underdog. I just can't play underdog. It's not available in my state right now. Once it becomes available, I will. Just like I can't do price picks. I can't do paid contests in Yahoo. I can't do underdog. I'm sure there's owner's box is another one. There's a couple other ones that I saw. I just can't do it, unfortunately. It does not allow it. So I do apologize. If you want to come into the free Discord, which is down below, and you want to ask some questions like, would we go here or here? This player, over, under? I can help you, or other people that play prize picks or underdog can help you in there as well. Completely free Discord down below. It just won't allow me to even sign up right now. It's so dumb. It's dumb. Brian Tate, the Monday after the end of football season. Congratulations, Brian. And this is what I'm telling you. If all 615 views from yesterday left a comment, you would have a 1 in 16 chance, or 1 in 600 chance. But not everyone's leaving a comment to have a chance to win. That's all you got to do. So congratulations, Brian. I'll get you set up yet again. I believe he won in yesterday's video as well. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try something a little bit differently today. So normally, anytime we have at least 5 games on the slate, we give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position. But we only have 4 games today. So what we're going to do differently is I'm not going to give out projections in this video. That's going to be in the article, which will be linked down below. What I'm going to do is break down all 4 games. We're going to look at Vegas odds. We're going to look at pace of play. We're going to look at all of that. So we're going to break those down. It's a little bit differently. But again, If you want to see the projections, the article is down below in the description. So we're going to try something a little bit different. And then after we broke down the 4 games, we are going to build a DraftKings lineup. We're going to build a FanDuel lineup, and we're going to build a Yahoo lineup. They are our tournament lineups that we build. So that being said, we are looking at the 4 games. The early Vegas odds are as follows. The 76ers face the Raptors. 76ers are a 350 money line favorite, an 8.5 point spread, and an over-under of 225. But if we break down this game, we look at this. The odds of winning, according to Vegas right now, 77% go to Philly. Philadelphia has a projected team total of 117.5 compared to Toronto's 108. So they have a pretty good spread there. Now, depending on what book you look at, the spread is anywhere between 8.5 to 9.5. So we look at this. The last 6 head-to-head games between these two teams. Now, again, trades have happened. Okay, there have been trades. So they've only played once this year. Toronto won that 115 to 107. Toronto was the underdog by 5.5. The over/under was 219.5. So they shattered that wall there. But Toronto has been bad. Both teams are bad though. Philly's 20-32 and Toronto 16-37. So prior to that game in October, 5 straight games going back to 2023, Philly has won every single one of them. And they've been the favorite in every single one of them. So looking at those odds, it's probably Philly again. Both of these teams are not good this year. They're both under 500. 76ers are on a 3-game losing streak. And the Raptors are on a 4-game losing streak. The last game they won was February 2nd against the Clippers, which they were underdogs as well. So, looking at that, just depends on if Embiid is in there. It depends on if everyone is going to be in this game. That's kind of where we're looking at. So, obviously, the favorite, they're heavy favorites. But last time they were a heavy favorite, Toronto won the game. So you kind of look at that and you kind of think maybe there is a chance. So you're going to get some positive there. Maybe you do want to take some bets on Toronto players. We will see. That is what we've seen in this game. Second game on the slate, the Pacers versus the Knicks. The Pacers are currently, this has a high over-under. The second highest over-under, 239.5 is what we kind of want to see. Currently right now, the Knicks are 140 money line favorite, 2.5 point favorite. So a close game with the 239.5 over under. And we look at this. Last 6 games against the Knicks, Indiana has won 4 of the last 6. They won the last game back in November. They lost the game here. And they were favorites. They won 132 to 121. So when these teams get together, they are putting up a ton of points. We've got Indiana as a 118.5 implied team total. The Knicks currently have a 121. So it's going to be a very close game. I think this is the game you want to target today. The second game. We'll talk about the other one there. So it's gone back and forth. The Pacers won the last game. The Knicks won the game before that. Then the Pacers back in May of 2024 won 2 straight games. Then the Knicks won in May. So they were in the playoffs there. And they took it down there. Pacers last 10 games, they haven't done too bad. 7-3 is what we're looking at. The Knicks, they are 7-3 as well. So both teams are 7-3. It's going to be a close game. I don't have a feel and a read on what money line to take. If I were to bet, I would probably just do player props instead of bets. I wouldn't do the spread, and I wouldn't do the money line either. I would just go with the bets there. So looking at this, I think we want to target and do attack into this game. So if we're attacking into this game and you're looking at this, Jalen Brunson jumps out at the top. Halliburton does save a little bit of money. And, well, that's point guards. But Towns, I love Towns in this one. I feel really good about that. If we look at Towns, Indy's pretty good against the DVP-wise. They're 10th DVP, so they're pretty good. But I would look at Towns, Brunson, Halliburton's, Pascal. I would look at Michael Bridges, another one. You want to save some money. Nembhard, I would look at. T.J. McConnell down at 4,100. I don't mind. Neesmith, again, 4 games. Get a little creative in this atmosphere because that's what it's going to take down a game like this. So then we look at the Chicago Bulls versus the Detroit Pistons. Chicago right now, 4.5-point underdog. So they've got Detroit, who's 27-26, a very surprising team after how just awful they were last year. 238.5 over under, so 1 point less than the Pacers game. In this one, Vegas has Detroit as a 63% chance to win. Detroit has a 121.5 implied team total. Chicago has a 117 implied team total there. Chicago and Detroit have split the last 6 games, 3-3. Detroit won the last one back in February 2nd. They were 225.5 money line and 6.5 point spread. They ended up winning by 8, so they covered the spread there. The over-under was 233.5. It is a higher over-under in this game. Then Chicago won back-to-back games back in November and April. One, they were an underdog. One, they were a 9.5 point favorite. Then February of last year, Detroit won by 10. They were 11 point underdogs. This is when they were very bad last year, 225.5 under. And then prior to that, it went back and forth. So looking at this, the last 10 games, the Bulls have lost the last 2 games. The Pistons have won the last 2 games that they have played. So they've had success in those 2 games. We break down this game a little bit more. Take a look at this. The spread is in between 4.5 to 5.5, Detroit's favored side. I like those odds there. Over under, looking at the players that you could look at, Cade Cunningham, for his price, he is only projected currently. Early projections have him at 50. Not enough. Basically, if you're here to build strategy-wise, 6 to 6.5 should be the bare minimum value that you're looking for. So 10.5 times 6 or 10.5 times 6.5, that's kind of your base of where you would look at. I don't know if I want to pay up that much there. If the game stays close, though, I don't mind Cade Cunningham. This is the offensive rank, but it's also 28th DVP there as well. Vucevic has let us down more than he has not this year, so I'm always cautious about using him. I don't mind Giddey. I love Jalen Duren here. I love Duren here. He currently is my 5th best center tonight. 22nd DVP against Chicago, projected right around 35 to 40 fantasy point range. I do not mind him at that price. So those would be the players that we'd kind of want to target in those games there. Then we've got the Suns versus the Grizz, the highest over-under on this slate. It's exactly what you need. Looking at this, I didn't even realize that. They're apparently the Memphis Grizzlies or Phoenix stadium is called Footprint Center. They're so dumb. So currently a 3.5 point spread. Memphis 3.5 point favorites. 245.5 over under. We want to take advantage of this. Memphis has a 61% chance of winning according to Vegas. Memphis has a 124.5 implied team total. Phoenix has a 121 implied team total. So we look at this. Phoenix, they've each won 3 of 6. Memphis won the last 2 games back in December of 2024 and then January of 2024, followed by 3 straight wins in 2023, and then Memphis had a 30-point win back in January of 2023. Grizzlies are coming off a loss against OKC. They hit the under in that one. They were 2.5 point spread. They lost by 13. And then Suns also are coming off one loss against Denver, 122 to 105. They were 6.5 point spread underdog, and they did not cover the spread there. But we do want to take advantage of this game. It's got the highest over-under. It's got a great spread here. I'm looking at Booker. I'm looking at Durant. I'm looking at Morant. I'm looking at Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane. Come down here, Royce O'Neal for some value, Tyus Jones for some value, Aldama value, Edey value. I want to take some of this. So those are the 4 games broken down. 4 games broken down. If you want to see the projections, since there's only 4 games, the link for it'll be down below. Now, I do not know if Miles Turner is going to play for the Indiana Pacers, which would open up some value throughout the day. So again, what I'll tell everybody, go here, check out the NBA tab, normally about an hour or 2 hours before tip-off. updated projections, updated simulations, updated cheat sheet, about 6 to 7 plays for cash at each position, 6 to 7 plays for tournaments. We also have a few lineups there, optimal lineups that you guys can check out as well. But if we were to build a DraftKings lineup now, we can look at this. Depending, like I said, I wanted to get Halliburton in there. I think we want to target this game and Memphis and Phoenix as well. So I'm looking at Halliburton, Michael Bridges, Royce O'Neal, Tobias Harris, probably one of my favorite under 6K plays on DraftKings. Jalen Smith here, depending if he gets the run. The minutes have been there. He's gotten over 1 fantasy point per minute. If we could get 20 plus out of him, I don't mind. Again, got to get a little creative on a 4-game slate here. Tyus Jones is another one under 5K play that I would look at. Strategy-wise, mid-tier plays that I look at, 8K or below. Value plays I look at are 5K or below on DraftKings. So we can look at this, and these are tournament-only picks, so that's a lineup there. If you want to pause the video, I've got the FanDuel lineup there. We paid up for Towns, paid up for Josh Giddey, paid up for Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. I want to get exposure to that New York Indy game. I want to get exposure to that Phoenix-Memphis game as well. So you can pause the video and use that lineup. We'll enter that lineup. And then some of you do play Yahoo, so I built a lineup here. Again, it's a little bit different. The pricing's so much different. Mogbo here is game time decision, so we'll have to wait. I think he's probable, though, so I think we should be good to go there. Dennis Schroeder all the way down to Oscar Thompson, using Jalen Duren as our center, Michael Bridges as our forward, Tobias Harris as small forward, Tyus Jones we paid down for. We paid up for Desmond Bane as well. So, again, a little bit different video. Normally, anytime we do have 5 games, we do 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position. But today I want to try something different because it is almost the All-Star break. Try to see if you guys like it this way or you'd rather have all of the projections. But again, it helps me out when you go to the channel or when you go to our website as well, and I will link that article down below. So that being said, hopefully you guys had a fantastic Monday. Let me know how you did. Make sure you check out our Discord down below, which is completely free. Make sure you check out all the other things. I will be putting out an article for the PGA, Thursday PGA. I probably will put out a video as well. Get that done for you guys, hopefully later today or tomorrow. We'll work on that. We'll work on MMA. I want to do a video for MMA. I can't pronounce 99% of the names, and I don't want to slaughter them. So it's best that I just have that for FTA Plus. Again, we are getting close to MLB season. Pitchers and catchers have already reported. I know the Yankees have at least, like Cody Bellinger's already down in spring training. They're already hitting. They're already doing what they need to do, which is exciting. I cannot wait because we have, I want to say in like 10 days or so, like next weekend, the first spring training games, I believe. Very excited about it. We're not going to have spring training DFS because it's very bad. You know, your players, most of the people you're never going to hear of. They get 1 or 2 at-bats, and that is it. Your pitchers, 1 inning, they're just working on things. Towards the end of spring training, it gets a little bit better, but, you know, you're like your studs are not playing early. So we're very excited for MLB to be here very soon. If you guys are playing, let me know down below in the comments if you guys are playing season-long MLB and if you would like some breakdowns of teams or you would like breakdown of like the top 300 players by position, or if that just doesn't interest you whatsoever. Let me know that down below. But keyword today will be baseball, so get that in there. And if you have been wondering, you can check out FTA Plus for $10. If your yearly pass, this is what I'll tell you. Anyone who had a yearly pass from MLB last year and you got it for $100 off, your renewal is coming up. Anyone who uses the promo code MLB is back on the yearly pass, MLB is back, all one word, all capital letters. Instead of $199 for a year, you can get it for $99, $100 off. It's while supplies last, so make sure you check that out if you've been wondering about that. So anyone who's won any of the free weeks, months, all of our giveaways, if you like what we do and you want to use that MLB is back, highly suggest it. So that's what I've got in this video. Hopefully you have a great Tuesday. Let me know if you liked it this way, because we're still having projections in the article as well. So it's a little bit different take on it. Some strategy of how to build, how the teams, how they've done against each other, and what Vegas thinks is going to happen. So that's what I've got in this video. Good luck today. And as always, let's bring home some bacon. Peace.